2 speakers. That is the Clymont system. It's very, very simple. Years ago, we would have access to this cabinet here. Too many people were turning buttons and everything, and we've either fried it or wrecked it or blown speakers. So this is also hooked with the hearing loop system. We're not going to do the hearing loop system today, just the basic system. When you come here, the only thing you have to touch in this little messy cabinet is this little white box. So you can use this white box to operate all the microphones here. I just grabbed the handhelds right now. So what you do on here, when you see here, you press menu. It says backpack 1. Press it again. Backpack 2. Video, iPod, CD player, auxiliary, handheld 1, handheld 2, and then back to backpack, video. It just keeps going around on those 8 things. When you want to select something, you just keep hitting menu till you get to the device you want. There's only one handheld mic 1 and one handheld mic 2, so you got to pick them. So when we go to that, you go, okay, handheld 1. You'll see it's off, and then it'll go minus 67 decibels, minus 62, minus 57, 52, 47, 42. It'll keep going up until the correct one, which is this one, handheld 1.
Yeah.
It says on the microphone here, you turn this little button on, it'll tell you handheld number 1, 222. It locks it on that on the menu until you press it again. You just go up or down for volume. That's the only thing we can touch. Up, hello, 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 hello. You can go way too loud and you'll get the feedback and everyone hear that and everyone gets mad. So you just want to have it around minus 8, minus 3. Don't be afraid of a mic. Put it here. You can't hear it from here very good, and that's how people talk at weddings, and it doesn't make sense. So you're going to talk it here. If you go too much volume to talk from here, that's where you get the feedback that'll happen
Echo.
there. Especially when you take the microphone and go in front of the speaker, you will absolutely floor everyone. Their hearing aids will bust, and it just... So, you talk here, and when you want it done at the end of the night, you just go down, 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 till it shows off. If you're ever in the hall here and you hear that buzzing out of these speakers, I've had that call many times. The speakers are on, Nick. Just go through the menu. Handheld 2, off. Backpack, off.
Okay.
And just keep going through backpack 2, off. Video, make sure everything's off. And you keep going through and scrolling down if you hear that buzz, because some wedding has left it on high, and the speakers are just there waiting to work.
Are you not able to power down the amp and just shut down the
We have it
speakers?
not allowed to be touched because it was
You didn't tell
recommended.
me it was in there.
No, recommended by Mike Brazo and Rob Saramago, who set this up. They're like, do not touch this. It's always on.
Okay.
So that's how you work the microphones. The microphones are on chargers in the office, so you're going to need access to the office with key number 1 to go there. There is these Garth Brooks mics that maybe this guy uses for dance class, but other than that, nobody else uses them that I've seen here. They always use a microphone. When it comes to the audio, which is this cabinet, which is the sound, for the projector, there's a key. Where is the key located? In the office?
Lockbox.
Lockbox? So when you, I don't have the key here, but here's the screen. You get the key out of the lockbox, and when you turn it, the screen will come down, and you can turn the key for the screen to go up. And there is a power for the projector, and in the kitchen, we want to move these maybe to the office too, since the kitchen is now locked. These are what also power that projector screen. The people will usually plug in a phone for music or their laptop for their, if it's a funeral or a wedding and you have the slideshow with the music. They're plugging into this system with HDMI or your 1/8 inch or whatever. We don't have all the crossover connections here. People have to bring that with them. And if we just left it here, stuff goes walking. It's not worth it. So people know. Scott, what else could you say about the screen? Or like the... Right. The switch is here. And that was put in, I think, a couple years ago, Gavin, or who put it in, or someone.
So you have to turn on the switch and then push the remote.
So switch on, remote on, and point it at the thing. You'll see a blue light, and then your computer will plug in and talk to the Clymont system, put the screen down. You're gonna go here to not your microphones, but to your video. And then again, put your volume up for your video to work. So you can have a microphone at a certain level, video at a certain level, an iPod here, which is just labeled iPod. People don't have that, but it's your phone if you want to plug in. and everything has different volumes.
So is everything on that left-hand box all under video, or is it the iPod and the video?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how you work the system, because there is a ton of buttons in here, but we've,
Can you have the video and our speaker, our microphones on at the same time?
absolutely, you could have everything on
Okay.
at the same time,
All
yep.
right. Okay.
And with these, if you have the right volume, you can walk around the hall I have, but if you have them pumped up in volume and you're right beside the speaker, you're gonna do a back feed of that squawk that you'll hear, and that's called feedback. So
And
that's
I've
as simple
even
as it
been
is.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
So anyways,
what's
that's the
going on.
sound system. Yes, you can still call me, but there's so many people that ask every year, how do you do it? So we're gonna put together a little page with this, and slowly through the year and next year, update our handbook, because there's so much little stuff here. When we get our new air conditioning, we'll have to update our handbook to say, hey, you shouldn't be able to touch anything when that thing's in, but things are changing. Or, do you know how to work the defibrillator?